Hi students, this is Netaji. In the last class we see the three ways of representation of sets. Today we will see the types of sets. Before going to the types of sets, we will see the cardinality of sets. What is meant by cardinality of sets? The number of elements in that set is called the cardinality. Let's take an example. A is equal to A, B, C, D. In this set A we have 4 elements. So the number of elements in set A is 4. Next we come to the types of sets. In this we have empty set, singleton set, finite set, infinite set, equal sets, equivalent sets, universal set, subset, proper subset and power set. Empty set, a set with no element. This is a symbol of empty set. Let's name it as E. Other way of writing the set using the symbol for empty set. The empty set is also called as null set. Number of elements in empty set is 0. Next one is singleton set. In singleton set, the set with one element is called singleton set. Let's take an example. S is equal to 3. Here the number of element is 1. Finite set. A set with limited elements are called finite set. Let's take an example. Set F is the set of counting numbers less than 6. So F is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here the number of elements in set F is 5. Infinite sets. A set with unlimited elements are called infinite set. Let's take an example. Set N is the set of counting numbers. So N is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on. Here the number of elements is infinite. Next comes the equal sets. Equal sets have same elements. Let's take an example. Set E is the set of letters in the word earth. So E equal to E, A, R, T, H. The next set is H is the set of letters in the word heart. H is equal to H, E, A, R, T. Here both the set E and H have same number of elements and same elements. So set E equal to H. Both are called equal sets. Next one is equivalent sets. Equivalent sets have different elements but have the same number of elements. Let's take an example. Set F is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and H is equal to H, E, A, R, T. Number of elements in the set F is equal to 5 and the number of elements in set H is also 5. So F and H are called equivalent set. Next one is universal set. Universal set is the set containing all elements and of which all other sets are subsets. Let's take an example. A vowel in the English alphabet as set U. U is equal to A, E, I, O, U. Then we will take the some other sets which are the subsets of U. A is equal to A, E, I and B equal to I, O, U. Here A and B are the subsets of universal set U. So U is called as universal set. Example, set U is the set of counting numbers and A is equal to 1357 and B equal to 246 and C is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here A, B and C are the subsets of U. So U is the universal set. Subset. Set A is a subset of set B if and only if every element in A is also an element in B. A is a subset of B. List all the possible subsets of A. Let's take A is equal to SIR. The first subset contains 3 elements and the second, third, fourth contains single elements. 5th, 6th and 7th contains 2 elements and the last 8th one is empty set. How many subsets does set A have? A is equal to SIR. Use the formula 2 power n to find the number of subsets. N is the number of elements. Here in the set A we have 3 elements. So 2 power n equal to 8. The number of elements in set A 3 means the subsets is 8. Next comes the proper subset. Set A is the proper subset of B if there is at least one element in B not contained in A. The symbol for proper subset is given below. Here A is called the superset, which contains all the elements. Let's take an example. A is equal to H A B I T and B equal to A B I T and C is equal to B I T and D is equal to I T. Here B is a subset of A, C is a subset of A and D is also a proper subset of A. List all the proper subsets of A. In set A is equal to SIR. Here first, second, third has 2 elements, fourth, fifth and sixth has single elements and seventh one is the empty set. All are proper subsets of set A. Next we will see the formula to find the number of elements in proper subset. How many proper subsets does set A have? Here A is equal to SIR. The formula to find the proper subset is 2 power n minus 1, where n is the number of elements in that particular set. Here in set A we have 3 elements. When we apply the formula 2 power n minus 1, so 2 power 3 minus 1 gives 8 minus 1, which gives 7 proper subsets. The last one is power set. The set of all the subsets of a set are called the power set. Let's take an example. S is equal to SIR. Then what is P of S? P denotes the power set of S. It contains 3 element set SIR and 2 element set SI, SR and IR and single element set S, I and R and an empty set. So the number of power set of S is equal to 2 power 3, which is 8. Next we move on to the exercise 1.2. In this the first sum is find the cardinal numbers of the following sets. Let's take the second sum. P is equal to X such that X is equal to 3n plus 2 where n belongs to W and X is less than 15. Here in this sum X is equal to 3n plus 2 where n is equal to W and X is less than 15. So substitute the value of n as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We will get the elements as 2, 5, 8, 11 and 14. Here the number of elements is 5. So n of P is equal to 5. The cardinality of P is equal to 5. Next we will see the second sum. Identify the following sets as finite or infinite. In this we will do the third sum. A is equal to X such that X belongs to Z and X is less than 5. Since X is integers and less than 5, we have the numbers 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2 and it goes on with infinity. So here n of A is infinite. So set A is an infinite set. Next third sum. Which of the following sets are equivalent or unequal or equal sets? In this we will do the first sum. Set A is equal to the set of vowels in English alphabets and B is equal to set of all letters in the word vowel. Here A is equal to A, E, I, O, U. N of A is equal to 5 and B is equal to V, O, W, E, L. N of B is equal to 5. Both N of A and N of B are equal. So A and B are equivalent sets. Next we will do the fourth sum. Identify the sets as null set or singleton set. In this we will do the fourth sum. D is equal to the set of all triangles having 4 sides. Since D is a set of all triangles having 4 sides, in triangle we have only 3 sides, so D is equal to null set. So n of D is equal to 0, therefore D is an empty set. Fifth sum, state which pairs of sets are disjoint or overlapping. In this third sum is E is equal to X and X is a factor of 24 and F is equal to X such that X is a multiple of 3 and X is less than 30. Here E is equal to factor of 24. The factors of 24 are 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and F is a multiple of 3 and X is less than 30, where F is equal to 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24 and 27. In these two sets we have 3, 6, 12 as common elements. So E and F are called overlapping sets. With this we will wind up the today's class. See the assignment and do it. Have a nice day. Thank you, student.